Hello Lakes families, Bill Panas here, Acting Principal at the Lakes, here to give you an update over our operations during the past fortnight. Firstly, thank you to all of our community for your wonderful efforts in managing through a very difficult period for the pandemic. In the last 8 weeks, we've averaged somewhere between 150 to 200 student absences per day. So it is a credit to you all in how you've managed your children and supported our school to be as safe as we can. In the meantime, we've put in protocols supporting students and staff at school in reducing the level of mitigation of illness during that period of time. We're fortunate enough to report that at the moment there is a downward trend where we are now really up to about 40 or 50 cases across the school in terms of absences per day. So with fingers crossed, we are hoping that we're moving to more normality in terms of our face-to-face attendance at school by staff and by students. In this edition, I want to focus on our work this year on working towards our 4-year school review. The school review is a process run by the Department of Education whereby the whole school operations is audited on a 4-year period, and at the conclusion of that, a strategic plan is drawn up which will cover the priorities of the school and the importance in relation to the priorities of its community through that period of time. I'm in a very fortunate position to be leading this year's review, and at this point in time, I can report that we're meeting the compliance timelines and the criteria that has been set moving forward for the formal part of the process, which will happen in term 4. So far, as part of the school review, we have had appointed a school reviewer by the department, whose name is Fred Clark. We've appointed 2 challenge partners, Vincent Zakari, principal at Eltham High School, and Helen Casey, campus principal primary at Mount Ridley Secondary College, who will be the extra set of eyes that will work towards reviewing our practices and making recommendations for us. We've also in the position whereby we've surveyed staff in a whole range of operational areas, from teaching and learning all the way through welfare, well-being and support. We have surveyed our students, and you as parents will also have an opportunity to participate in this process. Firstly, by fulfilling the requirements of the parent opinion survey, which has gone out to you. So I'm hoping you dedicate some time to fulfill this responsibility of our parent community, because it is very important to us, and the department looks at that information that you actually fill very carefully as well to make recommendations in relation to our school performance and our school plan. So please take the time out to complete the survey. In term 4, there will be an opportunity for focus groups to be established by the reviewer. There will be parent and school council focus groups. There will be student focus groups and of course staff focus groups that will also provide additional information in relation to our school plan and how we've met the implications of the previous 4-year strategic plan. In that time, obviously, we've been interrupted with 2 years of pandemic responses. So the team will have put that into account when they actually have a look at the data and make assessments on our progress and our performance overall. The exciting part of this is it gives the whole community an opportunity to have an input, into what we're doing well and features of our school, B, what are areas for improvement and areas we can focus on, and C, help preparing us to move forward with the writing up and the implementation of the school strategic plan. Of course, this will be greatly of a great assistance once the new principal of the college is also appointed, who will have a prime responsibility of driving that plan and moving us forward over that period of time. Of course, I'd also like to report that I'm very excited with our senior school progress as we move towards the final part of the year, and the amount of work and dedication that is obvious and shown by staff and students. It is with much gratitude that I thank you as senior school parent families for your support and your endeavours in this space. And at the other end of the school, I'm also equally impressed with the amount of work and the amount of support given by our prep parents and families to their progress through this year as they embark on their first year of schooling. And that's been a tremendous success and culminated with 100 days of school last week, which was a fantastic experience. And I'm sure you've heard all about it at home and read many of the reports in our newsletters. Finally, I can only plead with you to make sure that you are reaching out when you're in need. You're being a helping hand at home in terms of supporting your children with their schoolwork. You're contacting home group teachers for matters of concern regarding the academic and social emotional development of your child. And finally, that you participate in the range of parent-teacher interviews that are upcoming on the remaining part of this term. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening to this video presentation. It's all new for us. Any response is great, much appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you at school or in and around at school over the remainder of this year. Thank you.